We could go up and melee him. We can go punch him in the face. Let's go punch him in the face.
Heading up.
I haven't done nearly enough face punching today.
Engaging.
Bam! Ooh, structure exposed. Did I hit his... Ouch. 2 big hits on our right arm and still didn't expose anything. Great, though. Okay, a lot of good percentages on him, so I think we're going to go for this.
Engaging target.
Great. A lot of good stuff there.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Got a 75 and a 95. Boom.
All weapons are go!
Great. Now, I kind of got to move this Enforcer out of the way because there's a turret or something down there. Maybe it lost LOS on us, but... Oh, I think it did lose LOS on us because of this rock. But we got to be real careful about that turret.
Receiving you.
Should I just... Oh god, we're doing it, man. We're doing it. Let's multi-target. Oh, I can't multi-target individual components, can I? We'll just go for the kill. Kinda hard to see if that did anything. We exposed his center torso.
Standing by.
Yeah, let's take him out.
Firing.
Beautiful.
Target eliminated.
What's after BattleTech? We're going to be starting up our PoE run this afternoon to get everyone caught up for the new one. Okay, now since we are being fired at, we need to move around a little bit. We don't want to just plant our feet and fire. Well, hell, one Shenron's better than none. We'll take it. You don't want to stay still if you can help it. All right, here we go.
Engaging target.
Nice, nice. Okay, exposed a leg. Great. Good, good, good. All right.
What can I do for you? This should be good.
Bam! Another big hit on his left arm. Cool, cool. When's the new God of War? On the 20th. When am I going to continue my Hollow Knight run? Don't know yet. Don't know. Don't have an exact time.
Ready for orders.
We will see, friendo. We will
Good
see.
to go.
Sure, go for it. Those are great percentages, and you got bulwarks, so
Copy that.
nice. 2 big hits on his right torso.
Solid connection on that one.
Man, this guy is torn up right now. He is torn up.
Yeah.
Oh God, what are my oh, this is gonna be so rude. This very well could kill him. If that AC-20 hits anywhere in the torso.
Here it comes.
We have disarmed him! Oh, let's check. Hey, machine gun testing. Oh, I can't melee him? Oh, I'm just too far off to melee him. What weapons do you have left? Oh, you don't have weapons left. Okay, great. This is when we just become a bully, chat.
Waiting for orders. No sweat.
MGs can fire outside of melee? Okay, hold on. I'm going to test this right now. We're going to science this a little bit. Where are you going? What are you doing? Okay.
Orders. Confirmed. Holding.
Orders. Hunkering down.
We're going to see exactly how this works. Okay. So, oh yeah, right there. Look, there's the machine gun. But it's triggering it like a melee. You see that? Maybe it's only because I'm not turned around. Okay, I'm going to do this for science. Here we go. We're going to confirm this right now. So we never have to answer this question again. I'm going to move him to here. Here we go. Yes, we can fire our machine guns. So that answers that. If we're close enough range, we can fire the machine guns.
Targeting rear armor. Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Okay,
detected.
well there we go. Now we know. I'm assuming that small lasers are probably the same way too.
I hear ya.
I'm really glad we have an opportunity to play BattleTech right now and try stuff like that. Just,
Time to fly.
outside of a main mission in our main game. Really works out well.
Target destroyed.
Boom. Okay, so that's the garrison, but we know for a fact that there are some really tough turrets here. So we need to figure out the best way to deal with these turrets. Now, the best way would be if we could sensor lock them.
What do you need?
And then, well, missiles don't work well against turrets, but... we're going to need to figure out how to do this, because we need to now... The thing that we need to do is we need to do this and minimize how much damage we take. We've got this large approach, and I know for a fact that one of those has 4 ACs in them, which could literally kill one of our mechs if they got a lucky enough
Standing
shot.
by.
So... we need to make sure all of our mechs are targetable at the same time, because we cannot allow someone to get focused. I know that at least one of the turrets are sensor locking. Yeah, we could try to find the generator buildings. That's a good idea. But there's not always... We've seen instances of there being turrets without generator buildings, so...
Full throttle.
The problem is I don't have an LRM. Yeah, one thing that I'd really like to get more experience with is long-range mechs. I have yet to make an LRM boat and use it effectively. I have yet to make a long-range sniper. Well, I've been using a PPC sniper relatively okay, but there's a lot of things that I need to get down.
Waiting for orders.
All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump glitch up here. And the reason I'm going to do that is because we're going to be able... Glitch is going to be in a bad place. But they're going to have 4 evasive Shenrons. The other 3 mechs will be able to... Actually, no. We got to... Are they going to be close enough for this? Yeah. I'm nervous about this. I'm going to move him up one more time. I want to get my guys... Let's go up to here first.
Got it.
Is this going to show anything? No. Okay, now we're going to wait. I want to get my other 3 mechs, like, right here before I put this guy in front.
Orders.
So we're going to put one, like, here. You got the jump jets, right? Yes, you do. No, the issue with Bulwark only functions if you don't move that turn. The trigger for Bulwark is to spend a turn not moving. So unfortunately, I could move someone in, fire, and then at that point keep them there for the Bulwark. But I can't move them in and then Bulwark. You can move them in Embrace, which is what I'm probably going to end up doing. But yeah, but the ability Bulwark is a little bit different. All right. Yes?
Location confirmed.
We are right on the cusp of this hill for LOS. Did I finish God of War? I did, yeah. Hey, Biohazard. Thanks for the sub, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Well, excuse me. Jaldi, thank you for gifting that sub. You're the man. Appreciate that, Jaldi. Also, lot of love, Kervix. Dude, I appreciate that. And no, don't worry, it'll all be on YouTube. Yeah, it'll all be on YouTube. Gigabits Gaming with the 32 months, Hotmaster with the 26, and Moosehead with the brand new Prime sub. Thank you for that. And Wodrick gifting yet another sub. Appreciate that, buddy. All right. Now, here we go. This is when it all matters. Large reinforced building, reinforced building. Can we see a turret generator? I do not see a turret generator. Turret generators have a pretty unique look. They're small. They're like two warehouses right next to each other. Yeah, I don't see one here. There may be somewhere else. Maybe somewhere else. Alright, well, let's do it. We're doing it live. This is happening. Can we restrict this maybe? There we go. Let's restrict the LOS on this to just that guy. And we'll be able to see the other two. Wow. 4 AC2s. Alright, let's start doing this.
All weapons are go! Yes, Commander.
Next up.
Here we go.
I'm going to put the Griffin in front of the Panther, since it's a significantly higher tonnage mech, and hopefully that will encourage him to attack that one instead. Great. One of the 3 turrets down, although there may be more. We've only uncovered 3.
That turret is gone.
Hey, Outer Zidane. Good to see you, bud.
Aye, aye.
Alright, Centurion with the AC-20. We want to move him up pretty much as far as we can. Are there only 2 turrets? Oh, I thought there were 3 turrets. Uh-oh. Okay.
Head now.
This AC-20 may be able to one-shot that turret. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I'm saying Chevron, not Shannon. Yeah, sorry. A chevron is the little... This little guy is called a chevron. Yeah.
All weapons, fire.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Good, good,
One
good.
less turret.
Alright, so with Cohh, we're just going to sprint him up, actually. There is another turret. There is another turret. Okay. What are you?
Waiting on you, Commander.
Shit. Let's move him down.
Ready, set.
There's 2 more turrets. Brace.
Commander.
Oh.
Engaging jump jet.
Might be able to hit that guy.
On it.
Yeah, there we go. Now, I don't think this sniper turret has too many good... Well, AC2s... Is that AC2s again? Yeah, AC2s have a pretty big range. Let's sprint him up. Let's sprint him up down to, like, here. Get those 4
On the
ECs
move.
there.
Full speed.
Oh, yeah, no, for the record, if anyone thinks what I'm doing right now is easy, go back and watch the beginning of my BattleTech stuff on YouTube. This game is complicated. Just in the time that I've played this, I have learned a huge amount in how how to play properly, how to spec my mechs properly, how to move properly, the order in which you move your mechs up, when to reserve, when to form up and charge over an LOS ridge. Like, let me just put it this way. On this map, if I would have made the decision to charge into this city, those AC2s would have ripped me up, and I could have lost mechs. And that's just one little decision that I learned not to make by playing this game. So it's easier if you know what you're doing, but especially if you aren't a BattleTech aficionado, there is a lot to learn in this game. There's a lot to learn. So it's fun. And also, to be blunt, this is a 2 out of 5 star mission. And because I can't progress the main story, the mechs I'm using are arguably a little bit higher tonnage than I would be usually be using for this. Another thing to keep in mind. Yep. Okay. Your greatest lesson in the game was that LRM carriers are dangerous. Yeah, try SRM carriers. I'll never forget the first time I saw like a 10 SRM 6 carrier. Huh. In short, Cohh, you got good? No, dumb T. I have gotten, let me put it this way. At this stage of the game, I have gotten below average. I'm not even close to getting good yet. I have gotten somewhat playable. I have so much left to learn. I'm still not speccing my mechs properly. I'm still not utilizing reserving as well as I could. Pilot abilities, I'm like utilizing 20% of those properly. Matching the right pilot to the right mech to the right loadout, I'm like 2 out of 10 in. So this is one of the reasons I'm so excited about this game, guys. The learning cap for this game is huge. And learning how to synergize everything properly is like an entirely different part of the game. It's really, really cool. It's really cool. And this is one of the reasons, again, I'm absolutely loving it. We have so much left to learn in this game. Okay. So, this turret doesn't have an LOS to us. I don't think it does. One thing I really wish is I wish we could pan the camera to see... Well, I guess we kind of can like this, but I wish we could go a little bit lower. If we move him down to here, I'm pretty sure this is blocked. So he's going to be on uneven terrain, but I don't think anyone will be able to hit him. We're actually really lucky these are all AC-10s and there's no LRM turrets. Because those LRM turrets could be pelting us right now. Let's go ahead and we'll just start blasting some of these buildings we gotta kill.
Engaging target.
I'm reading heavy damage to an enemy structure. Bring it down.
Target building destroyed.
Enemy structure eliminated.
I just realized I only have to destroy 4 targets, but I have many more than 4 targets. Ooh. Do you have a geothermal thing on you? No. That's weird. Okay.
What can I do for you?
So looking back at this, we're going to go for that guy again. What's our percentage? Oh yeah. Go for it, dude.
Firing everything I've got.
This might kill him. Great.
Target destroyed.
I still say Cohh is going to get bamboozled on this one. Hey, it wouldn't be the first time. There's been multiple times in this game where I've been like, man, what an easy mission. That was great. And then while running to the end point, like 3 mechs pop up and just ruin my life. So it happens. We can confirm. Can confirm. Yeah, just take that out.
Taking the shot.
We're just going to destroy this little town. One thing we haven't yet really seen in this game, and I'm really, really excited to, we have yet to see a cityscape map. We have yet to see a map where you actually do the entire battle in the middle of a sprawling city. I don't know if we're actually going to see that. But man, when I used to play MechWarrior back in the day, fighting inside of a city is like one of the coolest things in that game to do. Oh man, like walking by, like looking to the left and right, and you're just walking between skyscrapers. Oh, I love it, dude. I love it so much. I hope we see something like that in this game.
Acknowledged.
Sidorek says, I'm not sure they made city maps. I will say this, city maps in this game would be very difficult to make. So if we don't see them, I wouldn't be surprised. But there's a lot of stuff we haven't seen in this game yet. and they purposefully put a limit on the scenario thing because they got a lot of stuff they don't want us to see. So we'll see. Oh, it's a light laser turret. This isn't a sniper turret. Now wait, what are you? Oh, just 2 medium lasers? Okay, that should hopefully be alright. That's actually pretty nice. Let's go ahead and take him out.
Engaging target.
I'm really liking how we spec this. I'm kind of digging this mech. Not bad, not
Target
bad.
building destroyed.
One of the favorite maps of one of the devs is called Red City. Cool. That makes me happy to hear.
Good to go. Affirmative.
I wonder what our upgrade for the Panther would be. Like, I really like what this Panther is doing, but I wonder what the next Panther is. I don't know if there is a next Panther, because I really like the movement of this mech, and I know if as we go up in tonnage, we start pretty drastically losing out in movement.
Locking on.
A K2 catapult, a 2 PPC sniper. I don't know what you would use as a 2 PPC sniper. A Griffin? You think so? You think the Griffin we're using is like the next one? Well, you know, I could see that. I could see that. Yeah.
Waiting for orders. Special delivery. Hey, stand still when I'm attacking you.
You attacked a building! You can't say that to a building! Alright, let's see here.
Copy that.
K2 catapult can carry 2 PPCs and jump jets. Okay, well clearly I need to find a K2 catapult. Because that sounds like a lot of fun. I also heard catapults make great missile boats, don't they? That's another thing I really want to do. Get an LRM missile boat going on.
Bug out. Get to the LZ for extraction.
Uh-oh. Okay, good. Great.
Mission
Okay,
successful.
awesome. Hey, a little tip, by the way. If the extraction point pops up and it doesn't auto-complete the mission, then there's still enemies left. If the extraction point pops up and it just ends the mission, then you're good to go. But if you ever see that extraction point and it doesn't end, you better get ready, because something's probably going to happen. That was another great mission. That was awesome. Hey, Slam in your face. How are you, bud? Okay, we got a Griffin piece. I'd love another Griffin. And a Wolverine. We haven't seen a Wolverine yet, I don't think. Wolverine 6Rs are fairly flexible in terms of weaponry ranges, tending somewhat more towards closer engagements. This is supported by their jump capability and pretty decent heat management. Oh. A 2+ AC5. Not bad, not bad, not bad. See if there's any command stuff. There's not. Yeah, it's always good to grab plus weapons. Just, it's always good to get those. Great. Great mission. Could you please explain how the bits between missions work? Absolutely, Valisk. So the way that this game works is similar to old school XCOM games where you have a hub. In this case, it's a traveling ship called the Argo. The Argo is an upgradable base that shelters not only your mech warriors, but also all of your mechs and all of your equipment. The way that it works is the Argo is split into different sections. You have the first section to talk to your main NPCs and to get contracts, which are missions. You've got your barracks, which let you spec out your mech warriors, the actual pilots, and also give them skills. You've got the mech bay, where you go in to customize your mechs. And this is, by the way, if you haven't seen this, this is one of the coolest parts of the game by far. Every mech gets broken down into its individual components, which then you can refit, re-armor, do anything you want in any way you want to make it however you want, with a whole bunch of variety. And then add on top of that the fact that you have rare and special weaponry. That's like a whole different thing we could talk about. Then you also, on top of that, have the engineering bay, which allows you to upgrade the ship. And we've also learned throughout this that new things unlock as you build. So, like, these 3 things here weren't even here when we started. This 3rd mech bay wasn't even here when we started. So, this may not be the last upgradable thing. We've already done a bunch of upgrades, but you can also upgrade the Argo itself to do more things. Then you have navigation, which is your star map. And the star map is basically where you can go to get different missions. It also, well, not different missions, but where you can go to fly to different missions. Each one of these on the world map is an individual planet. Planets have their own attributes. They have their own challenge level. Attributes can determine what kind of missions, what kind of things are going to be available in missions, what kind of things the store in that area will have, all sorts of things in that regard. And then you can actually just manually travel there too if you want to get like higher challenge missions and things of that nature. There's a lot of planets, by the way. A lot of planets and a lot of territory. Now, one thing that I've been getting asked a lot about is, do these lines change? And the short answer is, I don't know. I don't think so. I think all of these are static. All these regions are static. But at the same time, I'm not sure on that. So there is a chance maybe like if you do a bunch of missions for these guys, maybe you can extend their territory. I don't know. I don't know. But all I know is that all of these different things are individually lored out attributed areas. It's pretty awesome. I purposefully haven't looked through much too here. Looked through this too much. Because I'm saving a lot of this for live when we play on the 24th. But it's cool, man. It's real cool. And then that's this here. And then the captain's quarters is where you go to get a bunch of like information on your finances, your factions. You can also go down and break into the customization of your company if you want to do that. Come up with your logo, how your mechs look. There's a bunch of different stuff over here that you can pick from. And yeah, you can name it up here. And what's also kind of fun is this little thing, this logo, I picked myself. And then, is this game XCOM-ish? Oh yeah, this is XCOM with mechs, dude. It's XCOM with mechs. And honestly, it's XCOM with mechs and a lot of stuff that XCOM doesn't have, which is awesome. And one of the reasons I'm loving it. And then there's a store in the main hall. This is where you can not only buy mech salvage, but you can also sell a bunch of stuff if you want to. Apparently, each system has a different store. So, yeah, it's pretty good. And that's it. And then whenever you take a mission, there is a time thing that happens. You can see the time thing up here. This is the timeline. Every 30 days, there's a financial report, so you have to make sure you have enough money. If you don't have enough money and the financial report goes by, apparently terrible things happen, and that's how you can end your game. If you run out of money, then apparently that's how you end the game completely. Thankfully, we haven't done that yet, but I've heard terrible things. And yeah, that's about it. So the main gameplay loop, to show you, is first you go to your contracts. You pick what contract you want to do. So in this case, we'll do biological sample right here. We need to recover our operatives from inside a pirate research facility. They will be carrying highly sensitive materials, sensitive scientific materials, which must be returned to us. Oh, I missed hire agents. I don't even know what hiring agents is. Oh, you mean hiring mech warriors? Yeah. You can hire more mech warriors too. Because of course, you know, you can have up to 16 mech warriors. We have like what, 5? Yeah. And that's just in the first stage of this. You can even have a lot more than this. So, yeah, that's another thing. But so in this case, we go to contracts. We'll look at the biological. We can't do this, unfortunately. That's the embargoed mission. So we can see here it's going to pay this much. This is the salvage. And the way the salvage works, by the way, is that's how much salvage you get to pick, and that's how much salvage you'll randomly get. So when you're ever wondering what the split is, that's how that split works. And then the reputation is for that faction, which goes back to that thing we saw in the captain corners. So every time you take a contract, you can then negotiate. So let's say that you're really low on funds and you need money to make your next payment. Well, in that case, you may want a lot more money, in which case you're barely going to get any salvage. You won't get any rep. Or let's say you're great on money and you want to get parts. Well, in that case, you can say, you know what? I don't want a lot of money, but I want a lot of salvage. So now I'm going to be able to get a ton of salvage. 18 pieces I'll get total, and 4 of them I can actually select from the list. And then let's say you're doing great on mechs, and you're doing great on money, but you want to get better with your local faction so you get more lucrative contracts. Boom. Then you lower both of these, and you can see your rep bonus skyrockets. So there's a lot of decision making in terms of this stuff, and every single, I think, non-story mission you can do this to. And you can do these missions whenever you want. The missions themselves are procedurally generated. So you can just keep doing missions if you want to in your game world and just keep doing, you know, keep growing your mechs and growing your ship and growing everything. So it's pretty awesome. So right now we're doing well on money. I'm definitely looking for salvage, and we can get a little rep too, so we'll accept it there. Now this mission is not in the planet we're on. So our Argo has to travel to a jump ship. You can see it's actually, oh, I'll talk about this in just a second. But you can see it's now traveling to a jump ship. It says it right down here. It's in transit to the jump ship, and then once it gets to the jump ship, it'll be in transit back to the planet that we're going to. Now what's interesting in this game is this. This is really cool. Every time you pass time, a plethora of random events can happen. Kind of like FTL, if you know about that game. In this case, what we do is, let's see. The Argo's current budget includes a line item for crew entertainment. So after polling the morning briefing for preferences, Darius places an order. Soon a shipment of popular new holovid chips from Faldar arrives. A mix of action, historical drama, horror, screwball comedies, and animated features. So, depending on our option... and our options also depend on what we have in terms of upgrades, we will get a different thing. So when we did this the last time, we scheduled a regular holovid night, and what that did was that made it so I think everyone was happier, and I don't remember what it did, so let's do it again actually. So we're going to schedule a regular holovid night, and the only reason we can do that is because we've built the lounge upgrade. Darius instructs his staff to convert the lounge into one massive holovid